Welcome to downtown LA. Today, for the first time ever, I have taken the family into downtown LA. I said last time that I was going to make some footage on fear. Well, yeah, there's an element of fear right now because this place is huge. How do you overcome fear? Just jump in 2 feet first. That's my opinion. I had chances from a long way back. You can see these buildings, and basically I could have easily turned and went a different path, but I drove straight at them. And I think that's kind of the way all life is you see a goal in front of you, and fear can easily take you off that path. But it's one of those things, like if you're looking at something in front of you and that's what you want, and this is strange how I'm doing this is like LA. I seen downtown LA, that's where I want to be, and there was many roads on the way there that I could have easily took off and avoided here because of the fear of driving in such a big city. But like, everybody's got the same thing. Imagine your goals ahead of you and there's 100 different roads that you could take to avoid it, which a lot of people do. A lot of people avoid what they actually want to do in life because they're scared. It's fear. And to overcome fear, you have to ask yourself, how bad do you want to be at the end of that road? And there'll be people that'll be coming out in every direction, and they'll be trying to, kind of like in a marketplace, they'll be trying to entice you. They buy in here, buy here, buy here. Except they'll be come this way, fail, don't ever succeed. And that's what it'll be. It'll be the kind of you'll never succeed moment, and they'll try and stop you in every way possible. They will try to do everything they can to stop you from succeeding. And to be honest, the only way to get past that is you have to be certain that this is what you want to do. Your end goal has to be everything you want. I see it in life that if there's a mountain in front of you, don't try and climb over it. That's going to take years. Don't try and go round it. That's going to take years. And what's going to happen is a lot of people stop at that mountain and they're like, I'll climb over it, I'll go round it, I'll dig under it. And that's just a metaphor of I'll find another way that I'll do it sometime in the future. I will be a footballer sometime in the future. I will be a basketball star sometime in the future. I will be an actor sometime in the future. And using that mountain, it could be your past, it could be your present, it could be what's happening right in life now. That is your wall, that is your door that's unopened. And instead of taking your time and pitting it back and going months and months and months of, well, this is, I'll do it next week, I'm sorry, there's a guy on a bike right here, and it's not even a bike, he's that lazy, he doesn't even want to do exercise, that he's driving a mechanical one. That is the height of laziness. Just cycle. But as I was saying, like, instead of taking yourself off that road, fear will take you off that road. Fear of success, and I know a lot of people do have actually a fear of success. They don't know how to handle it. Then other people are feared for you to succeed, so they try to stop you. So as I say, instead of going round the mountain, over it, under it, trying to flip and climb it, doing whatever, that's an excuse. That is just an excuse to put it back because you're scared. So picture that mountain, or picture that obstacle as a door, and instead of going up and knocking on the door and waiting for someone to answer, because that's an order of metaphor, that could take weeks. And a lot of people want to do that. They want to go up and they want to knock easily and go, because they don't want the door to open because they're not ready. Me, the way I see, if you're looking to get to that goal and you want it bad enough, this is the difference between somebody who wants it and somebody who doesn't. And if anybody's watching and they want it bad enough, take a step back, think about it, and people will be all, why are you stepping backwards? Well, you're not stepping backwards, you're going to step 10 steps back. Why have you taken 10 steps back from your goal? Is that not contradicting what I just said? If that door is everything you want in life, why are you taking 10 steps back? And the main reason you're taking 10 steps back is because you ain't going to walk to that door. You ain't going to knock on that door. You're going to do what I do. You're going to run, and you're going to take that goddamn door off its hinges. And see, when you get into that room, and that is your opportunity, that is your goal, don't stand there and wait to be invited. Don't stand there and wait for somebody to greet you. You go in with the attitude of shouting at the top of your lungs, I am here. Wait till you see what I can do. I'm about to show you something you've never seen before. That is how you conquer fear. Fear is an element. It is, we're not born with it. When you're a kid, you all climb trees, you all climb walls, you all jump from sofa to sofa. You know what I mean? You're jumping from one couch to the other, you have no fear. And suddenly when we get older, we're scared. Kids will jump on a plane, not even think about it. Like my two. I get on a plane, I'm terrified. Why? Because other people have planted those fears in your head. You would not be scared if you did not know that planes could crash. Or if maybe the pilot hasn't had as many landings as what he has takeoffs. That could be quite worrying. Or if the pilot walks up the middle of your seating area on a plane and he's using a cane. That's quite worrying. That's the kind of thing you want. And a guy once told me as well, you gotta listen to this one though, this is a very, very important one, talking about planes, and I'm going off the subject, talking about planes. If you're sitting on a plane, sit at the back. Why? Because the front's going to hit the mountain first. So, just try and look at life that way. But basically, back to fear. Fear is implanted. Fear is implanted by your family, your friends, bullies, people who don't know you. You could be sitting in school right now and you could be thinking, or you could be at work and you could be thinking, hey, you want to know someone? I want to do this in life. And everybody mentioned it, they tell you, you can't do that. You don't want to do that. Nah. Do you realise what could happen if you do that? Yeah, I know what could happen. What's going to happen is the fact that you're telling me I'm feared and I've got this real bad fear in me, and that's how you build fear. If you were told that everything in life was perfect, you were never going to get hurt. If you jumped out of a plane, you wouldn't be hurt. If you jumped out of a plane, you could live. If that was embedded in you since a child, then you wouldn't be scared. Like, it's other people telling you that this is going to happen. That's what makes you scared. So back to the same thing. I just drove into downtown LA, buildings everywhere, traffic everywhere, people everywhere. It was terrifying. I could have took any road I wanted to avoid this, but did I do it? No, I didn't. I just drove for it and hoped for the best, and here I am now. I'm driving through LA, succeeding. It's the same. I never stepped on a plane before. It's like, hey, you're going to LA? Okay, that's quite terrifying. Do I do it? Do I not? All the things went through my mind of what could happen. Oh, claustrophobic in a plane. Oh, God, what if it happens? What if the engine goes out? What if we don't land right? What if anything happens when we're in the sky? Stuff like that. But then you gotta sit there and say to yourself, well, what is the chances of that actually happening? Do you know what I mean? It's very, very slim. Very slim. So what's more important? You sitting, being scared? Or are you succeeding and being everything you want to be? And to me, honestly, I think me succeeding is probably more, well, actually, I know it's more important. And I'm going to actually make you turn right around the camera, because some of them pinatas are absolutely unbelievable. Do you see those pinatas?
They're awesome.
So, yeah, basically, like, I could have sat there and went, hey, I'm terrified. I'm not stepping on no plane. I'm not doing nothing. And I could have just lived the rest of my life in the UK and never ever succeeded as an actor. Or I could have took the biggest step in my life and now be living in LA, seeing some of the most beautiful scenery. Look. You don't get that in the UK. Seeing some of the greatest scenery I've ever seen in my life. This place is stunning. So no matter what it is, doesn't mean your goal needs to be massive, doesn't mean your goal needs to be to come to LA, doesn't mean your goal needs to be to travel the world. Your goal could be something simple. It could be, well, it may sound simple for me, but it mightn't be simple. Your goal could be anything. But whatever's stopping you, make sure to look at it and just say it's only stopping you because you're letting it stop you. It's stopping you because you let other people tell you that it should stop you. That honestly, nothing is impossible. Nothing's impossible. You know what I mean? Nothing. Like, you want to travel the world, why can't you travel the world? There's nothing stopping you. Yeah, money might be a problem, stuff like that, but like, you get round those things. There's ways to get round those things. Like, I didn't turn up one day and go, whoa, I have loads of money and I can just jot to LA. It took a lot of hard work. And I think like if you're willing to put in the hard work and you're willing to send out positive vibes and stuff and connect with certain people, that is very important. Connect with people who are actually going to help you, and then you'll be able to succeed. So if anybody's looking at anything, they're looking to do anything in life, if there's any way I can help you, I can speak to you, you can contact me on Instagram at ActingIrish2014. You can direct message me if you want anything at all, any advice, any help whatsoever. Just let me know and I'll help you through with the steps that I took to be able to get here, to be able to face fear, to be able to face anxiety, and actually step outside my comfort zone to where I am now. So, and again, just enjoy the beautiful scenery, because I'm taking this all on. It's unbelievable. We are in Little Mexico right now. That is exactly what this is. There is Mexican music, Hispanic music playing everywhere. It is absolutely beautiful. There is colors. The place is so colorful behind us. It's unbelievable. It's fantastic. And if this is your kind of world, or whatever you want in your world, do it. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Listen, like, everybody here's happy. Everybody's happy. Doesn't matter how hard life, everybody's happy. That's the most important thing. Get up tomorrow, or even sit for 5 minutes now and realize that, hey, he's right, fear did. That stopped me. That didn't stop me anytime. Why did I stop doing what I loved? Hey, I wanted to be a footballer. Hey, I wanted to be a lawyer. Hey, I wanted to do whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. Oh, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? Try and remember, it's not the years, it's not how many years you spend on earth. You could live to your 60, you could live to your 80, you could live to your 100. It doesn't matter how many years you're on earth. It's not the years that you're here, it's how you spend them. That is what's important. It is how you spend those years. That is what the most important thing is. So never be on your deathbed thinking, hey, I should have did this, because it's too late. So see, if you're thinking I should have right now, I coulda, then you need to. And I'm going to leave you with that. If there's anything you feel you shoulda, woulda, coulda, do it, because I'm going to do some serious traffic again. So have a good day, enjoy, and keep tuning in, and I'll keep inspiring as much as I can. Oh no, by the way, bandana by High Voltage, Kat Von D. This is High Voltage. You can probably get it online. They are fantastic. Their style is phenomenal. Sunglasses by Rockaware, because, well, Rockaware is awesome. T-shirt by Money, of course, so there you go, you got that too, just in case anybody wants to know. This is how I do things, this is how I roll in this little beautiful place. Look at this, look at this. This place is stunning. Look at that, look at that, look, that is fantastic. You got minions and everything, you got football, which is known as soccer. Look, it's a big party supply place. This entire street is basically being pinatas and party costumes, and that big Marshall there, even though his ears are the wrong colour. But yeah, you never know. Yeah. So no matter what, just keep doing what you're doing and enjoy life. And tune in next time for more crazy inspiration. And follow to be inspired. Follow to be inspired. Bye.